Welcome back, everyone. It's a new start of the week in New Zealand, and what a busy weekend on the television, watching all the sports, or what sports is coming up through New Zealand. Which was the netball and the rugby on Saturday, two lots of rugby, All Blacks, Maori All Blacks, and New Zealand Silver Ferns. The weekend was quite cut out. But now we're back into the new week dealing with TBC. I'm only going to go through the bits and pieces in the blog. Mind you, we do back-to-back broadcasts, and my wife Bex will pick up what I don't do because I'm not going to do anything inside the blog itself. I see some new stuff in there. Okay. Welcome to my live broadcast number 236, I think it is. Broadcasting live out of Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Kii and I'm addressing the Billy and Coin community. You know, TBC is getting that hyped up, starting to become serious shit now. I think there's some pushers out there who's going to push hard. I'm still a little bit confused with this rollover coming in what they call the economic phase. I'm a bit confused there, but I do know what that means. But normally when you get to that stage, you'll complete the stage before, which we're not. Well, not yet. I better not speak too quick. So that's going to be interesting because, whether all of this is premature, there's a lot of things, a lot of things good that may be happening in the next phase. So it's only a matter of 4 or 5 months, or so on, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, back down into reality. I'll go and share the screen, and we'll have a look down in the dashboard. We'll go through some stuff that I want to highlight, especially for, there are thousands of people signing up weekly, and that's through the Bitcoin bounty contest. So I'm pretty sure they don't fully understand TBC yet. Okay, we'll just go and share right now. I hope my computer doesn't play up. Here we go. And here we go. I'm going to start from here to weave it in the dashboard itself, and it's got, what do you want to be? Now, I'm referring to millionaires or billionaires as in this. So remember, to be a billionaire, all you have to have one whole TBC. And for the new ones, whoever brought you in, like your sponsor, as in your sponsor, if they've forgotten to ask you how you can purchase 40 grains of Kringles, and I remind you that 40 grains is actually one whole TBC, and we are still in the 2019 promo. Therefore, to acquire that, you don't need to be a broadcaster. So, it's quite serious shit right now, and take it while you can. Take it while you can get hold of this stuff. Get as many TBCs as you can. Don't wait till the end of this year and find you can't get any, or if not very little. You will never get a whole TBC for a start, but you can buy the value of Kringles. You will never get a whole TBC after this year. So my advice to everyone out there, whether you're old or not and you think you've got got enough. You never have enough. You never have enough of what you want. So now is the time to get in. You know, if you look on Facebook, they're just nothing but slamming TBC in a good way. And then there's some posts on Facebook itself looking into the IMF. They're pretty certain that International Money Fund will go with cryptocurrency. So there you go. And what are we? We are cryptocurrency. TBC is cryptocurrency. I saw somebody on the post. Well, what is TBC? This person was from Africa. Must have been out in the way out, further out. What is TBC? So yeah. If you think you got more than enough TBCs in your wallet, then make sure those TBCs have been verified correctly. Go back through that your seller has verified them. You've gone in your end and had a look if it's been approved. Then you're right. And have a look. Just have a look in your cookie reward. See if it has been validated in there also. But sometimes they can be approved, but when you go to the cookie rewards, they can sometimes read not valid. So check all your TBCs that you purchased out. Obviously, they won't be. They don't change over until you've done a redemption in November. So they'll sit in your cookie rewards area and the cookie rewards. And we probably may get up to that stage a little bit later on tonight. But I'll try and bring up whatever I can remember. And we all know why this is. We all have a mission. How TBC will end poverty globally. We have a mission statement. We have a goal. Everybody knows what the goal is, and it's to reach their billionth person. Our mission is what I've just read out. But the serious thing about this mission is we have a currency that walks hand in hand with it. So it's not a mission where you've got to struggle to help. This one here, it has a currency that goes with it. So out of the 7.5 billion global population, about 4 billion are the working class that support the children, seniors, and disabled. And the TBC millionaires will provide far more jobs than there are people in the world, creating zero unemployment and ending poverty forever. Now and then I'll say we've got to do our bit, and that's just putting it mild. I mean, I'm referring to everybody out there, except for the ones who's trying to break the backbone of TBC, like discounting and putting up fake posts and all of that, saying there's exchanges and I'm going to say this, and this is from countries that we're trying to help, but I've not named any country. Yeah, it's a shame that. Okay, here we go. 1 billion TBC millionaires will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities for the working class. 1 million TBC billionaires will provide liquidity to the TBC millionaires for job creation perpetually. And that's when the admin wallet is all empty. Remember, they had 1 billion coins in their wallet. Here we go. We are in the distribution phase of TBC. That's what we're in right now, is this. And come the end of November this year, the end of November, once the redemption is finished, we click into the what they call as the economic stage or phase. But, finding it a bit hard to understand that part of it. Okay. No doubt within the next 4 or 5 months, little bits and pieces will creep out into maybe to the blog or on Facebook. Okay, within our distribution phase, we will create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires to establish a private economy that is sustainable and based on the principle of abundance. What do you want to be? The main difference, what you will end up becoming, rests on your decision about broadcasting. So the emphasis is really is one of them is broadcasting and help spreading the word, or not. Broadcasting is very easy to do once you learn how to do it. There are some cookie rewards that are much higher just because you are a broadcasting. Learn how to broadcast. You would learn a much stronger daily cash flow. People like to do transactions with people they know, like, and trust. When you broadcast, you give people all over the world the opportunity to know, like, and trust you. We need to do a much better job of helping our newest members to immediately set up their profiles in the Kringle Cashback office or KCBO, including their pictures. So all of that, when you're filling out your profile, try and fill in as many spaces if you can. If you can't, just put N/A and continue on as far as you can when you're doing your profiles. Okay. Your profile is in the menu item in the KCBO and it should be filled out right after signing up. If you haven't completed your profile, please do that right away. We are all excited to see the faces of those that successfully reach rapid rewards located in the cookie rewards area of the KCBO. Now that rapid rewards are available, focus of our newest members should be on achieving them during their first 48 hours after signing up. Here are the steps that should be taken. And I've got a footnote down here. Some of these links will not be accessible to you unless your KCBO feed is paid. On your first day, when you sign up, here we go, complete your profile. So click on complete your profile and you've got everything in there that you need to fill out. Go as far as you can. And like I said, if any of those questions don't apply to you, just put N/A and just continue on to the next question. The next one is pay the admin fee. Now, we have a monthly admin fee involved in TBC right now, and it's a month is what we call 8 grains. And it's TBC, a grain is only based across the value of gold, and that's all TBC is. So, we pay 8 grains monthly, and that's approximately $22 a month. So I'll just leave that there. I won't go and define what goes where. Your sponsor should be helping you along with all of this so you clearly understand as much as you can. Okay, then you invite 10 or more of your closest friends and family to receive the gift following the script. Okay? Following the script. So that's probably it's something that's normal. You go to your family and talk to them about this program, and you approach them and see how you get on from there. Then you go to your closest friends and so on and so forth. Okay, second, sign up at least two of them for the 24-hour time that runs out. And you'll see that at the beginning of the dashboard where two get two and so on and so on. You get two, or I get two, you get two, your next two down below, you get two each. Okay. So do a transaction with your sponsor as early as the first day if you can. Now that transaction we are referring to as the 40 grains of Pringles or gold, should I say. And that's 40 grains is approximately right now, I think it's $100. It does say more than $100 in the gold calculator, but until our blockchain can cope with the odd numbers, we will be dealing with $100 straight until we roll over into the new blockchain that's able to cope with small change. Okay, so once you've done that transaction, that's important. You can do more than one. You can do 101. I'm just kidding. Verify the transaction. Remember earlier on I said make sure your transactions are verified, that the seller or the person you bought it off is the seller and you are the receiver. Make sure your end is done. If the seller hasn't approved it, then you won't see approved at your end. Then you need to deal with that and see why that's happened or if it has happened. Okay. Day two, only one, excuse me, there's only one to do on day two is help at least two that receive the gift who each get two paid sign-ups before the 48 timer runs out. So we're down to you got your two, so you're going down to help them two, each get two each. So that's four below them, those two. And that's all done in day two. Right, on the third day, complete the send button test. Now the send button test is a test of 10 questions, and you can't move on to the next question unless you got the first one right. So, and it's quite straightforward, and it just doesn't let you move, and it's only an A or B question. So if you click A and it's wrong, then obviously it's B. So it goes like that, and you'll find those 10 questions. I think it is. Where is it? Oh, here we go. It's inside the education part at the very bottom, send button test. And then after that send button test on day three, you set up a wallet. That's the 009 wallet. And that's quite straightforward also, setting up. And that's the wallet that you will have for the rest of your life. You've obviously paid for the admin fee, so that 009 wallet is a lifetime wallet. You only pay for it once, so it's there for life for you. When you do transactions, the beauty of TBC, when you're doing transactions, there are no extra fees or fees whatsoever. So that's the advantage for TBC. As you've set up the wallet, now send button meetings. View a send button meeting. Now, New Zealand time, we have a send button meeting Tuesday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, every Tuesday, and there's 10 send button meetings you can attend, and on your dashboard, you'll see it right up here, right beside the word dashboard, then the next one along, the send button meeting, you have 10 of those. And Tuesday morning, New Zealand time, they will all be done live. You can attend them live if you want. If you want to get up 4 o'clock, that's fine. But if you don't, then you can go and watch the replay. Now, after each send button meeting is completed, they have what you call as a keyword. So you gather up the keyword and you just put it into the keyword box. Hopefully you've copied it down right, because French, they got their own lingo over there, their own language. So you must copy the keyword down properly with a lot of these foreign countries. Otherwise, you'll miss the cookie rewards from them. And because you're not a broadcaster right now, you will be receiving only 1,000 cookies free. But when you become a broadcaster, and it can happen all within a week, like I'm coming up to very shortly, then the viewers hand button meeting, only one, you will receive 1 million cookies free. So if you attend 10 send button meeting, 10 million cookies free. Okay. Day 4, set up a broadcast. What is a broadcast? You were saying, and it's exactly what I'm doing right now, talking about TBC. You talk about your friends who are also on TBC, and you make a lot of friends on broadcasting, and your sponsor will show you how to set up through YouTube and to link up with your TBC back office. Okay? So it's important that you do a broadcast. A lot of people, and I've heard heaps of people, oh, we can't do broadcast, this and that. There's another word. What they're actually saying, they won't do a broadcast, not they can't. So you don't want to be in the won't ones. You want to be in the will ones, because that's where it's going to take you a long way. Day 5, do you broadcast? Now that only give and take 30 minutes. Some people like to talk for an hour. That's fine. 2 hours maybe. 30 minutes is the requirement. And all you do inside your backup office, once you've completed your broadcast, then you highlight or share the URL, and you go up to this place up here, rewards, and you go down to broadcasters rewards, click on there, and then submit your URL link. And and 9 times out of 10, those broadcasts are verified before the next day. Not always, but most times. And to have a broadcast rejected is very hard for admin to reject a broadcast unless you're not talking anything TBC. So there's the points there. You don't want to get on and babble off 30 minutes and you haven't said anything about TBC. So that's the idea with the broadcast. Admin has put a broadcast in there for a reason. It's to speak about your experience, even if you're new within TBC. So right down here, when we duplicate this 5-day process, we will experience massive growth. Cut corners on it, and the results will show up way below expectations. So don't cut corners. There's much to learn, but you will learn better when you are having positive cash flow. Okay, there's a full presentation in there. 2019, which is the year we're in right now, receive a gift. This is the gift, worth over 1 ounce of gold, and US dollars is over 2,000 US dollars for an ounce. Okay, and Further down here, Cookie Reward System allows you to both receive and share this gift. Ever expanding list of merchants accept the digital currency worldwide. We are on a mission to end global poverty starting with this gift. Instead of paying a transaction fee forever, there's a small lifetime wallet fee. And the very last, learn to cash flow daily and assist us in our worldwide distribution. And this is the holiday promotion we are in right now. The sponsor will take you through that, walk you through, and I encourage you as the new referral to purchase at least one 40 grain TBC through your sponsor, or the equivalent by adding up the small tiers to make up a total of 40 grain. I won't bother going through all of this piece here, and you don't hear much about the cash centre, sorry, but there are cash centres in TBC, and you will find them. I've forgotten where you find them. I'll get back to you on a later date. And we're in a massive growth campaign. It's not coming soon. It's here right now. And we're probably somewhere between 21 and 23. Okay. And it's 2019. Are you aware you are about to lose all your freedom? This thing goes a long way. Yeah. Well, I'll stop sharing now, and we'll come back live, and then take it from there. Oh, sorry. You gotta start that again. Sorry. Put it on the wrong program. And welcome back. Yeah, we've had quite a big weekend over here in Little New Zealand, so I think a lot of people's mind was away from TBC for the weekend, concentrating on the sports that this little small country is involved in right around the world. Our next major World Cup is the All Blacks, which is in rugby, so that starts in September. So we do a lot of sports in this small country, and if you're Kiwi, you're proud of the sports we do. And anyway, I'd like to thank Brother Gilbert and Bex and Brother Bill. Bex is my moderator right now, and she does a wonderful job. Brother Bill, you're always in there, and there's 3 watching. Ones who don't sign in, that's fine. I used to be like that when I first started in TV, just sit on the side and listen, but that's fine. Yeah, you're most welcome to do that anytime. Anyway, that's it from me tonight. Same time, Monday through to Friday, 9 p.m. till 9:30. And having said that, go in peace.